Hey teacher friends, it's Kate and welcome back to my channel, Golden State Educate. So for today's video, I wanted to bring you a huge book haul from all the books that I picked up yesterday from the used bookstore in my town and also the Goodwill. I posted an Instagram story yesterday and asked if this is something that you guys would want to see. I know for me, especially as a new teacher, I love watching book hauls. I love seeing what people can get and the deals that people can find and like all the books that you can find for like $1 or 50 cents. So it was an overwhelming yes. Everyone said yes. So I decided to sit down this morning and film this video for you. I have my iced coffee, I got my stack of books, and we're ready to go. So let's get into it. All right, so I'm teaching first grade next year and I really want my library to be stocked with a bunch of books at different levels. And I know when I student taught in second grade, I had some kids who were still reading at like the beginning of first grade level. I had other kids who by November, they were reading at almost a third grade level. So the reading is different for everyone, and especially at first grade, some kids might have picked it up faster in kindergarten. Some kids might have their parents who were helping them read over the summer. I think the reading level band for first grade is D through J, so that's pretty wide. There's a lot of like beginning readers and then there's also advanced readers. However, when I saw all of these beginning readers, I knew that I had to pick them up. So there's so many books and I'm gonna go through them a little bit fast. I know you've seen probably a lot of these before, so I just wanted to show you what I got, and then if you're interested in any of them, you can give me a comment down below or you can just Google them, look them up, and see what they're about. So I got Splat the Cat. So this is beginning reading number 1, which is perfect for first grade. So I saw a bunch of 1s, 2s, and then also like very early readers, which is like kindergarten. So this is perfect. I got Splat the Cat, Saving the Seal, Clark the Shark. I found a couple Pete the Cats, and then Little Critter as well. Pete the Cat at the Beach, Pete the Cat I Can Play Ball. And then I found a bunch of level 1 Fancy Nancy's. So I got Fancy Nancy's Splendid Splendor. I got Fancy Nancy Every Day is Earth Day. I'm excited about this one. I also got The Show Must Go On Fancy Nancy. Fancy Nancy and the Delectable Cupcakes. I found There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Fly Guy. I'm so excited about this one. I've been looking for Fly Guy books, so this is the first one I've gotten. I have some on my Amazon wish list. If you want to check out my wish list, I'll have that linked down below. Anything helps. So when I found this book for 50 cents, I was so excited. This is perfect for first grade. I also got a couple of level 2 Amelia Bedelia's. So Amelia Bedelia, Play Ball. And then also just the first one, which is great. I found a couple of Henry and Mudge books, which I love these. I read these when I was in first grade and second grade learning to read, so I'm excited about that. I also got a couple of Dixie books, $1 for Penny, another Little Critter book, and then I found these Step Into Reading's DC Super Friends, so like superhero books. I thought this would be really good. This seems like right on my kids' level. It's like EFG kind of leveled, and I think this will be really good for the boys or the girls. And then I also got Flat Stanley Goes Camping. And then I got a couple of these National Geographic books. I know we're starting off our school year with informative writing, so I thought these would be really cute, and like the whole collection of cute animals at level 1 and 2, so that's perfect. And then sloths, because every teacher loves sloths. Let's see. And then I got a couple of hardback books. I forgot to mention, when I went to the youth bookstore, I walked in and usually the books are paperback are $30 and then hardcover are $1. But when I walked in, the first thing the lady told me was that all children's books are 50% off. So all of these books I got for 25 cents each. And then all of these books I got for 50 cents each, which was so good. Actually, some of them are from the Goodwill. They're all kind of mixed up, but I didn't pay more than $1 for any of the books. Most of them were either 25 or 75. So for my hardcover books, I got Harry the Hippo, Harry Goes to Day Camp. I love Harry the Hippo. I also got Frog and Toad Together. Frog and Toad are some of my favorite book characters. I absolutely love Frog and Toad. I have such good memories of my mom helping me read these as a kid, or her reading them to me and then me reading them to her. So she has the whole box set that she gave me, which is so wonderful. So I'm kind of trying to collect other ones so I can have multiple copies. I think this would be really good too, because I know it's kind of at the end of first grade, beginning of second grade level, but if I do have some kids who are on the higher scale of reading, then it would be really fun for us to do like a book club with these, so I'm excited about that. I also got Zach's Alligator, Glasses for DW, an Arthur book, the first Henry and Mudge book, so hardcover, really good copy, really, really good quality. It's like brand new, and it belonged to Isaac before, so thanks, Isaac. And then Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, classic, so perfect, hardcover, so happy to have found this. And then I also got Noisy Breakfast. I'm pretty sure this is a level C or D book. I read this with my second grade kiddos who were English language learners, so really good. I'm excited about this one. I've already taught a lesson with this, so I think this will be great. And then just Pete the Cat, and then Pete the Cat again. I also got Fish is Fish. I was really excited because I found a whole bunch of If You Give a books. So If You Give a Dog a Donut, I'm so excited. I haven't read this one. I'm happy about that. And then I also got If You Give a Mouse a Muffin. I have If You Give a Mouse a Cookie too. It's somewhere in here. And then I Know a Shy Fellow Who Swallowed a Cello, followed up by There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Bat. I also got another Fancy Nancy book. This is good. It's for Halloween, so I think I might change out some of my books seasonally or for holidays, so Halloween book is great. It's funny, I actually have the most amount of seasonal books I have are for Halloween. I don't know what that's about, but another one to add to the collection. And then I found a bunch of little critter books. So I got Just Grandma and Me, Just My Friend and Me, All by Myself. Oh, I didn't look at the back of this one. Thank You, Gina and Zach. I might have to cover that up with like a piece of paper or something. The New Baby, Just Shopping with Mom. We're getting down to it. And then I also found My Pride and Joy. I was so excited. This is my first Elephant and Piggy book. I'm so excited to get a bunch of the books. And the fact that I found this for $1, but then it was 50 cents and it's brand spanking new. So stinking cute. I love them. And then I found a Who Would Win book. I think these are technically like second, third, fourth, but I just thought this was really good. Some of my kids are gonna love looking at the pictures, and I just think the idea of these are so fun because, like, you know, who would win? I also found Chrysanthemum, which I was so excited about. I think this is a really good beginning of the year book, so we can kind of talk about names and everyone else's names, so totally cute. I also got Where the Wild Things Are. I Like Me. I actually found 2 copies of this one and I thought it was super cute. My teacher best friend from my credential program is also teaching first grade, so I got her a copy of this. I was so excited. I found A Chair for My Mother, which we all know this book. Everyone has been raving about this book and it's pretty much brand new. So I was so thrilled to find this for only 25 cents. And then I got The Kissing Hand. I read this as a kid and I absolutely loved it, so a childhood favorite, and I'm excited to have it in my library. Stella Luna, also a childhood favorite, also excited to have this in my library. And then I found this one. It's called If Peace Is, and it's just so beautiful. The pictures on this are just gorgeous. I've never actually seen this book before, but if peace is a bell, I'll make it ring. If peace is a song, I'll want to sing. If peace is a gift, I'll open it with care. If peace is a treasure, I'll search everywhere. So pretty. So I thought that was a really nice one. And it's also like brand new. I also got Sheila Ray the Brave. I've heard a lot of good things about this book. I'm pretty sure my mentor teacher read this with our second graders too, so I think this will be a really good one to like follow up Molly Lou Melon or just books like that. I also got Diary of a Worm. It's just the first Diary of a Worm book. So I'm happy to have that in my collection. And then my last 2 are If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. There, that one is. Trash can. It's my last book. Then my last book is Paperboy. I have yet to actually read this one, but I looked over it and it looks great. It's also a Caldecott Award Medal book, so I want to have a whole bucket of award medal books in my classroom for my kiddos to look through, and then if not, I can also just pull this for maybe a read aloud at some point in the year. So that's the last one. So that is my whole stack of used books that I got from the thrift store. I recently placed an order on Scholastic and Thrift Books, so once those get delivered, I will have another book haul for you all. If this is something that you're interested in, make sure you like this video and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel down below and leave me a comment if you've read any of these books, or if you're a first grade teacher, or if you're a first year teacher too. I've also linked below my Amazon wish list, so if you're interested in checking that out and donating to my first year library, I would absolutely appreciate that so much. You can follow me on Instagram, which is just Golden State Educate. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone!